plan today is to do something inadvisable, but before we do that, we need to start off by taking care of a bunch of things here, including finally getting around to using the antibiotics. So, I guess we could do... No, we're only sprained? Are we only sprained? Okay, good, we're only sprained. Alright, I was thinking we needed that thing, but apparently we don't. We're going to go into a tier 5 today, but before we do that, I want to make sure... Actually, let's eat one more of these. I want to make sure that we are protected for quite a while, and I don't have to worry about things. I want to do something ill-advised, I think. We're not going to go in the way you're supposed to. I'm going to go in the old school way, which is basically to go in through right here. Assuming I can target these guys, because that is a big if. And then this is going to be a madhouse in here. And by the way, just to be clear, I am fully intending on running through this entire POI today. So if you got something to do, consider yourself warned. It's going to be a while. Because we're going to do a little bit of double looting before we go. The reason for that is because I know there's some pretty easy to obtain stuff. Part of that being these bookshelves here, part of it being stuff that's going to be downstairs if I'm remembering correctly. And since this particular POI has been one of my test POIs for my mod, as in, can I go through this POI using nothing but a bow and maybe a spear? The answer to that, by the way, is yes. In a wasteland, no less. And I think with no healing. I'm not saying I'm going to be that good today. I'm not saying that's going to be the case at all, but it can be done. But I don't have the arrows I need to really make that work, so chances are things will get a little ugly today. That is my suspicion. Ma'am? I did make some adjustments to the mod, so the spear is a little slower now, you'll notice. It's basically in line with the standard spear, which, I don't know, I kind of like the spear being faster. But I'm a little worried that it's just insanely overpowered when it's that fast, so... kind of trying to hold back, and if I need to increase it, I can increase it, and it's less annoying if I do that later rather than start it off really fast and then everyone plays it and gets used to that, and then all of a sudden it's, you know, nerfed. That's no fun. No one likes that. Right? Okay, this guy... Oh boy, that is so much slower. It's really super noticeable. Granted, I have a sprained arm. That might be impacting things a little as well. But, I don't know. Like I said, I want to run with it. Okay. So downstairs here is where there's some really easy to get loot, if I remember correctly. So we're going to hit this downstairs area. Okay. We're going to need a lot of bullets too, I suspect. Little drone guy, you gotta move. Oh wow, we already went through all of the ammo in there. Okay, believe it or not, I can handle this with just a bow. That tells you, I think, how good my arrows are. At least I hope it does. Okay. This guy's gonna be a problem, so let's... Oh, actually, what I want to do is... I want to get up on top of this guy, but I can't seem to find the right place to stand on. Alright. I want to back out of here for a second, because it's just getting way too intense for me in there. I knew I was going to miss that shot. Okay. I'm not in a really good spot right now for shooting these guys because of their pathfinding. It's in a really bad spot. They're basically taking a turn that I'm not planning on because I want them to just run right at me like, you know, normal zombies. Instead, they take a weird circuitous path to get to me, which just throws me the crap off. Okay, just gonna keep loading you up with arrows then. Okay. Crawler guy. You're not a crawler, but you know what I mean.
Master, we are not alone.
Yeah, see, you just like, you take so long and then you decide to randomly turn. It's the stupidest thing. Okay. Which way are you going? It's like he couldn't figure out which way he wanted to go. Okay. So that wasn't too bad overall. I mean, it could have been cleaner. I'm not gonna argue that, but considering all I have are iron arrows, I'm not upset with that. If you've used my mod and you know what arrows are in it, you'll understand why this is not really the way it's intended to be played. Or at least it's not what makes the mod so much fun. Oh, come on now. This guy just needs to die. You've been absorbing too many arrows and bullets. You just need to stop. Okay. This is pretty much what it's like going through this place. And when you're just, you know, got a constant string of zombies, it's not the easiest thing in the world to deal with. It really is not. Okay. Ah, man, honestly, I'm disappointed that it's morning now. I was planning on going through at night. That was kind of the plan. I mean, in part because there was a massive delay in getting here, but minor details and stuff. Okay. How you doing? You're a bad boy. Oh, man. I just fixed my abrasion. Ah, goodness. Oh, no, you broke my arm or my leg or something. Broken arm. Wow. All right, here, let's eat that. Did we eat food? We didn't eat food, so here, let's eat the sham chowder. That's fine. I was planning on chomping down on all that stuff, and then sort of got sidetracked with about 73,000 zombies. Yeah, see, right there is where all the stuff is, and it's super easy to get into. Like, it's literally open for you. Like, what is even the point of that? I totally don't understand how easy it is to get to this box. Like, if you don't double loot it, I mean, I can understand maybe why you wouldn't want to, because there's a lot of stuff going on. Look at that, Midnight Secret Book 1. How to have fun in the apocalypse. Learn to craft new arrows. Jester's joking jab brings levity to the battlefield, and the bulldozer bowls over your enemy. Bedlam approved. Excellent. I really would have appreciated some bulldozer arrows there. And maybe even some of Jester's. I don't know. She's, Jester's a she, by the way. I don't know. She's maybe unstable? I'm not sure. Jester's an interesting character. Not sure I really want her arrows, but, you know. Weapons bag. I don't believe there's anything else up there, because it's just a broken ladder. Again, I've kind of done this POI recently. As I mentioned earlier, this was one of my test POIs. So, I kind of know to a very small degree. Like, I don't remember how to properly go through it. That was one of the things I ran into, was like, I totally ran through it the way I wasn't supposed to. In part because I figured the more zombies I can annoy at one time, the better I can test things, and, you know, it's cool. It worked out. Ish. I mean, I guess we could take that one. We'll buy that. I never used those guys, so we'll use that as we run around in here proper-like. Man, I really miss this thing being faster, I won't lie. Maybe what I'll do is I'll lower the damage on it, but kick up the speed. I don't know. It loses a lot of control when it's slow. Like, there's a part of me that wonders if it's intentional that this door is unlocked. Because it's so easy to get in here. So ridiculously easy. Let's open this up. Even though this is in the easiest biome, yeah, that's really not great, actually. I guess we'll take the food bundle. That's interesting. We'll take all those other things. The rest of that stuff, we can just let it reset. I'm fine with that. So let's go ahead and get back up to the ground level here. Okay, I think this is the only one that's remaining. I'm not saying it's the only one left in the entire POI, just to be clear. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying I think it's the last one remaining. That's in the easy to scoop sort of thing that I'm looking for right now. Man, we are already about 10 minutes in, and we have barely scratched the surface of what today will be, because we got to go over here and start over again. Okay. Poor computer does not like running around in the city like this.
My senses have picked up something.
Oh yeah, you're right there. Hi. Just couldn't get that arrow off fast enough. I realized she was closer than I thought, and it was kind of too late at that point. Okay. I'm going to carry those two with us just because there might not be a bad idea to do that. Just saying. Hi, how you doing? Okay. Now, I should mention, too, that I did end up... Ah, crap, I think I broke the bow. Yep, I think I broke it. Come on. Come on. Reload. You know you want to. That's going to be a problem, because we might need the bow. There we go. I did make all of the arrows, arrowheads that we had. I did turn them into arrows. I did not do anything with... I think... Do we have steel arrowheads somewhere in here? We do. I didn't turn those into steel arrows, but maybe we'll take those just because that might not be a bad idea. I'm just kind of looking at our options here, and I think we're going to run out of ammo. I really do. I mean, it'll be what it'll be, but I think that's going to be the case. Let me go through the rest of this stuff, and then we will meet when we're ready to go inside. This might actually be as good as it gets. I'm not sure yet. So the food box had 10 gumbo stew in it. Not bad. Not bad. I wasn't really able to get rid of a lot of stuff. I mean, I think we'll be okay. We have one hobo stew and then, I don't know, a candy bar right there. And I suspect we'll be able to find some more food in here if we need it. I've already put a few frames out so we can kind of have, I guess, the path to go. I'm assuming we go on this ledge right here because that looks pretty good to me. I did repair a couple of things, so repaired the gun, repaired some armor and stuff. And with a little luck, the game will start running a little better soon, because it looks just terrible right now. Hi, how you doing? For the most part, I think I'll probably use a gun in here. I mean... I'm gonna try and get as many headshots as I can. Oh, you got a little too close there, buddy. There are so many zombies in here. I think that's part of why it's running so poorly. Holy crap, dude. I guess I should probably crouch. That'll make my reticle close a little faster. That was a lot of experience right there, by the way. Oh, look at that. That is excellent. We'll take all those things right there. That's some good solid stuff right there. Bomb, 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 bomb. It looks like our fetch is going to be on this level. And it might even be in this office right here. Yeah, there it is. Someone just left their satchel lying on the floor right there. Okay. I like this projector, by the way. I mean, this is really good. It's amazing that the bulb hasn't burnt out yet. But then again, maybe it's literally only been 27 days since the fall of civilization. I doubt that. But you never know. Is there anything in the corner here, or is it just a trash can? I mean, I guess we'll check that. There's no real need to be checking all the trash, but we've had some good luck with trash lately, so kind of inclined to check it just for the giggles. We'll go upstairs in just a moment. I forget if that's where we go from here to get out. I think it is, and then
I've got a bad feeling
we end up doing a weird thing where we wind our way up and down, and with a little luck, I won't get lost in here. No promises, though, okay? We'll go and take that. I'm going to leave all those bullet tips around. I think maybe we trashed the ones we had that were on the truck, and if not, then I definitely thought about it and maybe even wanted to. So we'll just run with this. The smart money right now, the smart play, would be to try to be stealthy. So instead, I'm going to make as much noise as I can. Because, I don't know, that just is kind of how I roll generally. How you doing? Okay, let's check this guy again. We'll take that. Okay, that'll have to be sufficient for now. Gonna leave the coffee beans. I mean, we've found so many at this point and have destroyed basically all of them. Well, maybe not destroyed, but have ignored so many of them that I'm fine with that. I'm a little worried, by the way, when we get back down to the bottom floor, to the ground floor. And then when we go to the basement level. Yeah, probably shouldn't be using as much ammo as I am, so I'll stop using all of our ammo, okay? Although, I'm really not enjoying how the spear is now. I really think I might just kick the speed back up. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It made the spear a lot of fun to use, and that's sort of an accomplishment. I forget if that's the way to go. I think it might be. So the rest of this stuff is just... Oh, there's a little thing over here, if I remember right. Gotta go around this way. Maybe this is actually the way to go. Oh, we gotta get in through here, so let's get rid of this guy. And I'll use my super jumpy powers. This might just be an extra loot room, is all this one is. Definitely take an ammo pile, though. Yes, excellent. Excellent. That really genuinely makes me feel better about things, finding some more arrows. I mean, 103 is not a lot. Oh, that's right. We found a bunch earlier and they were just... well, whatever. We have arrowheads. I was thinking we had just found nothing but arrows. And I just totally spaced there. Did we just find regular arrows or arrowheads? Whatever. We need feathers if we want to turn them into arrows. So, I don't know. 100 should be sufficient for now. And I suppose if I check all the trash, there's a decent chance we can find some feathers in the trash. I don't think we can use the aloe cream. Yeah, we still haven't unlocked that, but you know what? Just because, we'll go ahead and do that. And we'll do that one more time. Just for a little extra health boost there, and that should be sufficient. Okay. It's crazy how much this building changed, by the way. If you never played this POI before Alpha 20, ooh, it is massively different. Okay. Things are going to get a little crazy up here. That's definitely going to be a thing. And then I need this guy. Okay. I'm just going to deal with that. It'll be okay. Let me just make sure everyone knows we're here, because, you know. You are very, very clever. You're a bad boy, but you're a very clever boy. Okay. I'm going to close that door, because I don't approve of that. They're just going around and going down that way. You guys are jerks. You realize that? I don't know how you're getting down here, though. That's what I want to know. Take all the things. I wonder if I can figure out where they're coming from. They're all climbing up. So they just fell from the ceiling is all they did. That's literally all they did. Okay. I mean, literally just saw that guy fall right there. Wherever you landed, I don't know. Unfortunately, we do need to kill everyone. Or, fortunately. Okay, looks like some are still upstairs, so that's fine. Kind of tempted to just nerd pull it up, but I'm not going to. Here, we'll get our pickaxe ready. I think it's mostly just the birds out here at this point. Okay. I'm gonna guess what I could do here is we can grab these. And that'll get us most of what we need. And then here, let's go and use one of those just to deal with the abrasion. Continue to deal with the abrasion, and then we're going to take another vitamin. We'll get us right back up at about 20 minutes. We'll take that. We're going to leave the other stuff. Take the money, scrap that. Should probably take the potato seeds. I'm pretty sure we have one of those in the truck, so I'm going to say that's fine. There's someone over here. I wonder if it's a bird that got stuck under a ledge. Because that's going to end up being a problem if that's the case. I don't know. Whatever. I guess I'll worry about that when we get a little closer to needing to worry about that. Okay, so...
My senses have picked up something.
This is not the way? Okay. There we go. Ah, crap! Hi. Aw, man. Well, I mean, at this point, who cares? I gotta nerd pull my way back up anyway, so I might as well do it like this. Here. Drop everything off at the truck that we don't need anymore, and then wherever those feathers were, I'm gonna take those back. Hi, how you doing? Okay. That guy's head fell off, and this one's still attached. Alright. So, you. Let's make you into more arrows, because that's really all you're good for. And then it looks like we need to nerd pull way up here, so this is going to be a while. I'm not going to get all these frames when we're done, by the way. It's not going to happen. I'm intentionally trying to go through the way that you're supposed to go through, because I have not done this POI properly yet. So... I'm really kind of looking forward to that. Oh no, that's not where I thought we were. Okay. So we've basically skipped several floors, and we are not quite on the ground floor, but we are one above the ground floor, and I kind of neglected to go up here when we came in on the first go-around, which probably should have. Now, let's go ahead and do this. Let's eat that guy. And then... I'm going to give it about 5 minutes or so, basically as long as the buff lasts. And then we'll go ahead and eat the proper food too. So I'm going to try and get a couple of stealth kills while we're in here. And I don't know if there's anyone else in this room. Doesn't look like it. I mean, that was super efficient right there. I did not mean to pick up that chair. So I'm going to do what I... always do when I pick up a chair. I put it in a filing cabinet. Okay. Had to kind of account for a little fall off there. This bow does not have super high velocity, so you gotta be ready for that. Just go ahead and put one in the knee. That guy used to be an adventurer until he took an arrow to the knee. You know the story. Took an arrow to both knees, that's what he did. Sucks to be that guy. Not sure how many more Zeds are annoyed right now, but I definitely hear a couple. Okay, let's go ahead and run around a little bit so we can get closer to these guys. Okay. Come on out. Nope. I think I hear the drone talking. Not sure about that. Okay. I'm not I don't know what happened there. I'm very confused by that. Maybe that was a corpse from last time, but we didn't come up to this floor. So I don't know. That's where we came up, right? So are we literally just supposed to fall down to the floor? It seems very unlike the way the devs tend to operate, but it sure kind of looks like that, doesn't it? I'm going to check just to make sure I didn't miss something, because if that's what we're supposed to do, I'll take the headlight, because we can turn that into like a lantern or something. That's good. There's definitely an angry police officer down there. I suppose it could be Fluffy. Is that what that guy's called? Fluffy? Yeah, nice try, buddy. I don't want to use a gun right now. He's gonna explode. I don't know what happened there. I couldn't do anything. Oops, not what I meant to do. There we go. That should be good now. Now there's a bunch of dudes trying to get in over there. It's gonna take them a little while, because that is a protected area. So I guess we are indeed supposed to just drop down. That just seems very unlikely to me, but okay. I'm not gonna question it. It's fine. Oh, goodness. Let's go ahead and chow down on that. And then that will give us a little bit of hydration. I'm just going to go ahead and drink water to make sure we're really, really good. And then basically we're down on the ground floor and this is where it gets crazy. So what I want to do is maybe close this door for right now. I don't know if that's going to annoy anyone. It might. Cottonseed recipe. We'll take that. And then I want to do some looting down here before I go annoy everyone. And then we're going to do something that I should have done last time. And that I definitely did not do. And that's, we're going to play this one smart. I don't even know if those arrows hit that dude. If all of them did, I mean. I think one of them just straight up missed. But it didn't even look like he was staggered or even annoyed by him or anything.
Master, we are not alone.
Thank you. Thank you, little drone. By the way, I find it very uncomfortable for the drone to be calling me master. I dislike that very, very much. I hope there was not a schematic on that shelf right there, or a book or something, because gone now. I mean, we are really getting some good rolls right here, though. That's not too shabby at all. I don't think there's anything back there. I've annoyed some zombies that are nearby, and that's fine. So we'll go down. I think we'll worry about that one in a minute, because we need to go downstairs in just a second here. Okay, you're not something we can check. Check this guy. Okay. And we already shot the cop that was in here. The officer of the law. I guess we'll take the coffee. I don't really care. It's fine, whatever. It cracks me up that we still haven't gotten rid of that infection. I mean, it will. Don't get me wrong. It's gonna go. But it still hasn't gone yet. Okay, so let's open up the door here. I'm going to make sure that everyone knows we're here. Okay. This should do the trick. And then I'm going to totally cheese them because I'm a human and I'm smart. I don't have any cobblestones, so I don't know how smart I am. Not very, apparently. Oh, I don't have enough metal to do that. Okay. Click, 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 click. And then we go back and repair it. Out! Crap! Yep. Not very smart. I dropped all the cobblestones. Not very SMRT. It's funny, 'cause the other day I said I tend to carry cobblestones for just this kind of situation. Or I like to carry cobblestones for just this kind of situation. Yep, I forgot about that apparently. Alright. Oh, blue. A blue loot. A bloot. Hi. Alright, I think the rest of them we can just go ahead and tackle as are. That's fine. That's not bad loot right there, really. Okay. I mean, this is just tracking them right now. There we go. Make sure you're not going to run. Okay. Yeah. That worked out pretty well. We still do have a couple zombies down here. At least one more. Let's check the book box? The box right here. Man, you would have been great. I think we had some on hand. It was just when we inadvertently fell out of the building and then I stopped at the truck. I just kind of put everything back in the truck, and that was inclusive
My senses have picked up something.
of all the cobblestones we'd been collecting up to that point. So you're moving a little quick there, buddy. I think you should be moving a little slower here. Let's go and switch to this guy. I'll take a 4.5, that's fine. Okay, I guess we can check the locker here. I'm a little concerned that there's going to be someone in a spot that we can't get to or something, and that's going to be like the last thing. The last one. Return to trader. So that was it. I didn't even hear the bonk, but apparently that was it. Let's go this way and we'll hit the weapon bag right up here. That's not any good. That's fine though. And then we can circle back through here. We'll hit the box in the middle. Here's someone. I mean, if we didn't already have those, I'd be really, really pleased with that. Okay, I'm not worrying about the cement, but we'll go in here. And then I'll just kind of prepare everything, and we will meet in here momentarily when we're ready to loot all of it. Which, for you, means momentarily. We're going to start over here. So let's open up that box. A couple things we already had. That's not bad, though. I mean, take them. At this point, we really do have so many schematics that it's going to be kind of difficult to get stuff we haven't already found. There is someone alive somewhere, because I've heard them banging around on things. I just don't know where they are. Go ahead and take that guy, and then I guess that basically just leaves this box. So what do we get? Lucky looter number 3. Find more brass and loot. And a blade trap bundle. Oh, that's very interesting. And we found Claude's treasure map yet again. Okay. Well then, I think on the whole, this has been a fairly profitable day, I think. I mean, we can just get right out of here. There's... yeah, the zombies should have carved a way through all the traps, right? Not really. I was kind of hoping to just go out this way rather than run around the building, so I'll just help them out because they didn't do a good enough job, but on the whole, I think we've managed to find a pretty decent amount of loot here, and I'm not upset by any of this. I mean, maybe we could have found some better stuff, and part of that is just because, you know, we're not really in a biome in which we're going to be able to inflate our... Oh, there's a yucca juice store, and that's great. Our loot stage, or just our regular games. Well, what is our game stage? 99. Yeah, so the loot stage out here is going to be 74. So yeah, we're not really finding good stuff out here because mainly the biome. But even that said, I think we did still manage to find some pretty good stuff. If nothing else, we found some good knowledge out here, and I'm applying to this whole definition just being out here in general since we've been running around in this area. Do we have any quests to turn in that are nearby? We sure don't. So I guess on that note, I'm going to head back to base. I think that's the plan. I don't really think there's any need to stick around here anymore, and I will probably take the proper road out of town because, holy crap, dude, that was not a good idea to try to cut across the... I'm gonna do it again. To cut across everything because, whew, boy, I need more torque in this vehicle to make it a proper rock crawler if I'm gonna do that again. At which point, I might as well just make the truck fly. Yeah. I think that might be something we're supposed to do one of these days, too, is we're supposed to make a gyrocopter or something. I don't even remember. Do we have everything we need for that? Yeah, we sure do. We just need the components. Well, if that's the case, then maybe what I should do is buy a bunch of steel so that we can get around to some of these traders a little faster. One of my biggest gripes with the gyrocopter, aside from being terrible to fly, is that it's incredibly obnoxious on the fuel. I mean, the truck is too, so that the truck is so light comparatively on the fuel these days is thanks to that fuel saver mod. And you know what? That might be the way to go, is just to make a gyrocopter. Deal with the lower inventory. Wow. Where is his entrance? I totally just drove by it, didn't I? It's right here. And maybe what we do is we just... hello? Alright, you go ahead and run away. Make a gyro, throw some mods in it, and then, potentially, that's a good way to get around. So I'm going to see if he has anything that we want to buy from him, which mainly means forged steel. We'll buy all that. I'll deal with that we don't have any money. We'll call that fine. I'll catch you in the next one. Till then, thanks for watching. See you later.